Thank you for tuning in to Hockey East Online. I'm Elizabeth Thomas, standing here at Lawler Arena on the campus of Merrimack College, where we got to speak to forward Quinn Gould. Tell us a little bit about where you're from.
I grew up in Fort McMurray, Alberta. It's a oil town in Western Canada.
And how did you start playing hockey?
Pretty much since I could stand, I guess. My dad made a backdoor rink. Obviously there wasn't a lot to do in Fort McMurray unless if you're working on the oil rigs, so it pretty much came second nature.
Would you say your father is then your biggest influence?
Yeah, definitely my dad and probably my three older brothers. So I kind of grew up in a hockey household. Obviously being the younger brother, they put me in net, but I really didn't like that, so kind of transitioned to player.
And how did you choose on deciding to come to Merrimack and Hockey East?
I actually knew a couple of the players here previously while I was playing in juniors, like Brendan Ellis and Sean Bates. They already going here for 1 year, so I kind of had an idea what the school was like and what Coach Dennehy kind of wanted from us. So kind of made it easy and really didn't even need to come down for a fly down. So.
Well, your head coach, Mark Dennehy, is widely known and respected throughout Hockey East for his hard work ethic. What is one lesson that he's really taught you so far that you've been able to carry on with you?
I'd have to say just perseverance, I guess. Kind of goes along the lines with hard work, but it's kind of a philosophy we have instilled with our team is just to keep going at it and just to not give up, and eventually good things will happen for us. So.
You've made some recent auditions to the arena here and also with your strength and conditioning room. Can you talk about what type of impact that's made on you and your team?
I think as far as the rink goes, maybe it probably looks a little nicer, I guess, for opposing teams coming here. I don't know if that's an advantage or a disadvantage, but it definitely livened up the place and it's a little more exciting. And as far as the weight room, obviously we have more room to do strength and conditioning and different exercises, so it's all been pretty exciting.
And what's the best thing about being a student athlete here at Merrimack?
Probably just the chance, obviously, to get an education while we get to play hockey. Obviously, everyone wants to go to the next level, but it's good to have sort of a plan B. And it's fun just meeting new people and new students, I guess, while we're down here. So.
And what do you think the keys are for success for your team going forward into the season?
I think we just have to keep working hard. Obviously, that's probably the biggest one. I'm probably going to have to start scoring some more goals. We're pretty good defensively, so I think if we start going to the dirty areas and scoring more goals, obviously help out. And yeah, just being more consistent. We have some pretty strong games, and then sometimes we might die off, so probably just to keep our foot on the pedal would be good.
I've heard hockey players are very superstitious. Do you fall in lines with any of those?
Yeah, I probably have actually quite a bit of superstitions, but I guess like the biggest one I've carried since like I was younger is I kind of choose my stick based on its past performances. So I know a lot of guys do it, but say if I'm in a hot streak, I'll obviously keep using the same stick, and if I cool down, then obviously it's the stick's fault, so I'll pick out a new one.
And with being in Hockey East, what's your favorite team that you get to go play against and visit?
Well, recently we went to Notre Dame. That was pretty cool going there, just obviously because of their program and how big it is and stuff. But I think most guys on our team, including myself, we like going up to Maine. We just like that rink and we like how crazy their fans are. So it's obviously pretty heated every time we go up there. So I have to say Maine.
What about all the men on your team? Who's the best dressed?
The best dressed? I'm probably going to say one of the Swedes. Either Hampus or John Gustafson. They probably have European style we probably won't see for a couple years. Looks a little weird sometimes, so I'm going to have to say it's one of them.
And who's absolutely the worst? Who can't tie a tie to save their lives on game day?
Worst dressed? I'm going to have to say Sam Murata for sure. I don't know if he picks out his outfit or he calls his mom or what, but it's just a tragedy sometimes seeing the outfits he puts together. So.
Well, obviously with coming with best dressed, tends to bring a lot of the ladies around. Who is the biggest ladies man on your team?
I'm gonna have to say Vinny Scotty. I don't know if it's known. He kind of hangs out in the weeds. It's probably lesser known, but yeah, I heard a lot of girls like him, so you have to choose him. Kind of undercover, yeah. You might not see it on the surface, but He's actually secretly a ladies' man. So.
And who's absolutely the worst?
Well, for the most part, I think we have some outstanding gentlemen on our team. Everyone's pretty soft-spoken. To answer your question, I'd have to say probably defenseman Matt Cronin. I don't know. I guess he usually just wears shirts that show a lot of chest hair. He's usually never shaven, so yeah, I guess he kind of scares them away a little bit. So.
Aren't some ladies into that though?
Some ladies are, definitely, up in really northern Canada, for sure, where he's from. He does really well up there, but I don't know if American girls are quite as cultured as that, so.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, and a special thank you to head coach Mark Dennehy and to Quinn Gould. Make sure to check out all the action throughout the league online at hockeyeastonline.com and on our Facebook and Twitter pages. For Hockey East, I'm Elizabeth Thomas.